Hello viewers, you're welcome to this channel once again. It's been a while. Guess you're doing great today. I am David. I'm gonna continue from where I stopped the previous time. On the last episode, I was saying, there are a set of people we need to confide in, we need to talk to. If you remember vividly, we discussed on taking off the bottle lock, unbuckling it, removing the lock, letting it out to people around us. And if people around us seem to be disappointing us, they appear not confidential enough, they act more like pressmen, divulging issues we discuss with them to individuals and personalities we never even thought could know or hear about such issues. Then we need to consider consulting therapists. Therapists are there to assist us. Why should we see therapists as the next alternative, or the ones that are suitable to our situation? They are considered of great benefit, or persons that will be of great help to us, because they have undergone training. They have been taught how to keep secret what clients discuss with them. They have been taught not to be judgmental. They have been taught to reinvent themselves. They are not individuals who fixate on a spot. You might even be older than some of them. You might think you are more experienced, more exposed than them. But this is their own profession. This is their own calling. They are there to assist you. You might not want to meet with a therapist physically. We have everything made easy these days through technology. There is online counseling, online therapy. You can just go to Google, check for contact of therapists you can discuss with, and there you go. So many options will come your way. Those who are not even in your locality, who are in faraway countries, but who are ready to assist you. You can as well reach out to us on this channel. All that we're after is your well-being, your wellness, your mental state, so that you do away with anything that looks like or have resemblance of depression. Don't be depressed, because when depression sets in, nothing in this life, nothing in the world will interest you again. You will want to end it all, but ending it all is so hazardous, it's grievous. So many potentials are in the grave. Your God-given potentials must be tapped. I want you to know something. There are no two yous. You. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm referring to you. You are so unique. What is that burden you are wearing? What is that burden that has continued to overwhelm you Is it an abuse? Have you been abused in any way, through any means? Is it body shaming? Did they tell you are too fat? Or you are skinny? You are so thin? You are so ugly? You are so unique? You are not ugly. You are beautiful as you are. You are gorgeous as you are. Do not allow another set of people that we call recreators. In Yoruba, we call them atunidas, to recreate you and now negatively build the potentials inside of you. Yes, you. I'm referring to you. You are so unique. And that uniqueness of yours is what distinguishes you from the crowd. You have a solution to the numerous problems that are plaguing the world we live in. Key into that solution. Develop it. And up you go. Off you go. The sky is your starting point, not even your limit. We live in a world where those who seem to cheer you on are deceivers. They are actually not cheering you. Inside of them, they are wishing you fall, wishing you drop dead, wishing you not able to even pull through. But the number one fan of an individual is himself or herself. You want the world to applaud you. You want great applause. Then accept yourself the way you are. Self-acceptance is key. Have positive self-concept. This will build a great self-esteem in you. And like it is said, the way you carry yourself, the courage with which you pull yourself is what those around will make use of in relating with you, in interacting with you. You are so beautiful. You are so handsome. You are so loving. You are lovely as you are. Do not get off track based on that. Or you are depressed because your project supervisor, your course lecturer has been threatening you, has been making it difficult for you to attain certain height. Some are even fond of going to classes telling students A's are not theirs, B's are not theirs, but they can probably contest for C's. Never get one with such. Never get overwhelmed with such. Do not wear yourself out because of that. You do your best in that research, in that project. Put in your very best. And if anyone fails you deliberately, and you are very sure of it, you know the various universities or colleges of education, polytechnics have their machineries in place through which you can seek redress, as long as you are sure you are saying the truth. When people say you cannot attain something, you cannot get there, you cannot achieve a level or accomplish a task, prove them wrong by doing it even beyond their expectation. Yes, you take off the bottle lock. Remove it. Empty that brain of these negativities. Be positive. Like I said earlier, the notion or tag you give yourself is what the world will use to deal with you, to address you, to relate with you, to interact with you. Isolating yourself, cutting off relationship yourself, or detaching yourself from relating with people doesn't solve anything. It's not the solution. It's not the next thing. There is one adage also in our Yoruba language that says, "Bí ẹ ṣe bá dání gùn, bí ẹ bá dání à ń tún gùn ni." And as in, if you are down today, you pull yourself together and rise. Never let them make jest of you. Bí ẹ ṣe bá dání à ń tún gùn ni. Yes, I got it. You can get there. You can attain levels that even your significant persons, your parents, your siblings, never envisaged you could get to. Those you watch movies, the celebrities, the good models among them, if you ask them, they will tell you their Rome that you see today wasn't built in a day. There were times they tried to give up. There were times it was as if the world was crumbling. Their worlds were crashing. But they picked their lives. Pick it up. After you let it out, after you got yourself a therapist you confide in. Even the scriptures, the word of God says, in the multitude of counselors, we have safety. If our daddies, religious leaders, really faith leaders are not meeting our expectations, if the government is not there for us, they keep disappointing our expectations, then pick the remaining part of your life. Somebody was telling me some days ago, said, no, you don't blame people for whatever they are doing. You don't blame people for being suicidal. I said, no, you can't say that. Nobody is blaming anybody here. But we are all out to tell you, getting depressed over it, losing yourself over issues of life, over unemployment, over social disapproval, over relationship problems. It's so even funny these days. You see a 12, 13-year-old boy, girl committing suicide, saying my boyfriend, my girlfriend disappoint me. What do you know about boyfriend, about girlfriend at this level? Our parents also, to you have duties. Do you even give them reproductive health education? Sex education? You say, no, it's odd. We should not talk about that. You close your ears. Oh, let me block it. Let them not hear about it. No. Tell them. Give them appropriate guidance. When you appropriately guide them, when they get to those levels at adolescence where their mates, the wrong models out there, are trying to make them experiment with what is amoral, they will be able to assertively say no. They will be able to say, no, this is not appropriate at this stage. I cannot misplace my priority. I have life priorities. You cannot rewrite my story. I've got potentials inside of me and I'm going to fulfill my potentials. I'm not going to lose it. I will attain it. If these are your confessions, then you have started. You have begun. and the sky is your starting point. Thank you for listening and watching today's episode. I do hope this has greatly blessed and informed us in so many ways. Do not lose it. Don't give up. Open up to somebody. Now to a therapist. A therapist will teach you, expose you to strategies you can adopt in life to reinvent yourself. Reinvention. Even if there has been issues, we need to reinvent. Go back to the drawing board, redraw it. And like I mentioned, the sky is going to be the starting point, because the world will celebrate you. I need you to turn on your notification so that subsequent episodes from this channel, you will receive the notifications on time, even before any other person. I need your likes, your comments, suggestions, and also if you have not subscribed yet, please do so right away, and call in other youngsters, your friends, your colleagues, your classmates, your mates in the office. This is for all of us. It's for the family. We should build ourselves, build our potentials, and not cast ourselves down, and not allow depression take us off balance. The other day, one of us built a car. It was celebrated. These are the type of things we want to read and watch, not this and that. Commit suicide. Oh, he's thinking of suicide. This one is doing sniping it, sniffing life out of himself. No, say no to it. The potentials are huge in you. Tap them, and you will see the sky really is your starting point. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, the Becky Dave. Till the next episode, when I meet you again, I say do have a blessed day. God bless you.